Morning show. We have Taylor Pope in studio, Youth Development Coordinator for the University of Illinois Extension. Thanks so much to our live stream sponsors, People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, and Landmark of Taylorville, where you always do better with Landmark. Taylor Pope, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Doing well. Thanks for being back with us after a long summer, a busy summer out there. We'll get into all of that there, but let's get into it right now. How did the summer go? I mean, just generally.
I thought it went really well.
Good.
I was really excited. I think I told my coworkers, I was like, I think I'm already ready to start playing the next one.
And this is your first year for it. We have to keep reminding ourselves that, because you handle things well with all the judging, with all the projects, everything going on. We're happy to hear that you're already ready for next year. So, I mean, throughout the summer, can you think of anything that stood out to you in terms of just success that people had out there?
I've had a lot of I think we just had some meetings about this, words of affirmation is something that I really appreciate. And I've had so many parents and whether it's not parents, kids, whatever, they've all came up and they're like, you did a fantastic job. And I really appreciate everyone giving me that feedback, because it just is very valid to know that I did a good job.
Absolutely. It's special to hear anytime, but especially because it's your first year, you needed that. And I'm super glad they were able to tell you that, because you absolutely did a great job promoting these things and out there with the community. So we appreciate you for that as well. So with Taylor Pope here, she is the Youth Development Coordinator. Am I forgetting a word there? Youth Development Program Coordinator? I thought I was forgetting a word there in your title. We got it. Well, let's get into some of the upcoming things with the University of Illinois Extension. This one, an upcoming meeting, which can be for anyone.
Yeah, this is our expansion and review committee meeting. Anyone is able to come to this. You don't have to be part of 4-H to be part of this. This is really just for us to kind of identify ways that we can continue to expand opportunities to all youth and volunteers in our unit. So this is a unit-wide meeting. So Christian will be having a meeting, Montgomery, Jersey, Macoupin, we're all going to be having a meeting, and then meet in our counties together, in a location, and Zoom in with all of each other.
Right. What an important thing to get done after a full summer of events like this. Just a good recap, I'm sure.
Just to see what we should need to do over this next year, what people would like to see, whether it's we really love to see some workshops like this, or maybe a change here at the fair, just things like that.
Those little examples you brought up right there, probably perfect comments for people to come in with. And I'm sure, I think things happen throughout the fairs that a parent probably did things to themselves. This could be at a better time, or a different day. So, okay, perfect right there. What do people need to know about it? When
this one is on Monday. Cool. It's from 7 to 8, and you do need to register. We prefer that you register for this. You can go online and register for it. It's at 7 o'clock. We'll be done by 8. You'll be home. You can head home after 8. Okay.
Perfect. And there's gonna be one in Christian, one in Jersey, Macoupin, Montgomery.
Yeah, you can go to any of these locations. You don't have to go to the one in Christian. If you want to go to the one in Montgomery, you can go to the one in Montgomery. It's up to you.
All right, perfect. That's Taylor Pope right there with University of Illinois Extension Youth Development Program Coordinator. Well, this is another event we've talked about here a couple of times, but you move the date around. Maybe we'll get some more submissions for it.
Yes, that's what I hope.
Great.
We have our Exploring Nature's Canvas Landscape Design. Awesome. This one, Andrew Holsinger, our educator, is leading. Kids are going to learn how to kind of your basic plant selection, help you develop an attractive landscape, what plants pair with others, just the different design principles in doing landscaping.
Yeah, it's important. How about registration for this one, and dates and times and stuff?
Yes. So the date for this one is September 11th from 4 to 5:30. I think I have it to where you need to register by September 9th. So you still have some time to register for this class. And if you want to register, you can go use this short URL, and it's go.illinois.edu/CC Landscape Design.
Perfect.
And if you don't want to do it online, you can call and register at 217-287-7246.
Easy. Couple of options for you to get involved with that. And I'm in between. This could be a fun one for the kids to explore their landscape there. But also, if you do have a fresh plot for a landscape, this is a good point to get some expertise. Andrew Holsinger will be there to do that.
Yeah. I mean, I think it'd be a really interesting workshop. And I know it was kind of a hit whenever he did it in another county. So that's why I was like, I feel like this would be a good opportunity to offer to some kids.
Yeah, I think there could be a lot of really good takeaways there. If you need some landscape design ideas, and you don't want to hurt any of your other plant life and stuff like that with planning incorrectly. So that's a good
Yes.
place to do that. And well, let's work in another event right here. We're already talking October and then Halloween stuff. I love it. What do you got for us?
So I actually have a pumpkin flower arrangement workshop that is planned for September 26th from 5 to 6:30. I will say that this workshop, I have 2 openings left.
Goodness.
I posted it one time and people signed up quick.
Awesome.
Stacy Shanks, she's actually a 4-H mom, is actually leading this with the Locust Creek Flower Farm. So I'm really excited for this. I know the flower arrangement workshop that I hosted a couple months ago is kind of a hit, and I think that this one's going to be a really good holiday one.
It has to be, and it's getting filled up so fast. 2 spots left. This could be the message right now that fills up those 2 spots right there, and I'm hoping it is. That is really great. They might be asking for you to hold another one. Is that possible?
I actually considered it. It will just depend on like how many people reach out and like if there's a lot of interest. Like, oh, I would love to sign my kid up for this. Then maybe I can look for another opportunity for this.
Well, describe the day. What are we doing at pumpkin flower arrangements?
Yes.
How are we doing that?
So you're going to get to carve your own pumpkin a little bit.
Love
so if you like doing that, there will be that opportunity. And then she's kind of going to show you how to set up. I don't know what the size of the pumpkin is, but the cost of the workshop is $25. So I think it'll be a pretty good sized arrangement. And then this is for youth ages 8 to 18.
Perfect. 8 to 18. I love everyone, and pretty much everyone can get involved there. That's 4-H start, correct? 8 years old. All right.
I will also say that I've had some parents are like, oh, this would be a great opportunity. You can also come with your kid.
Wow.
You are welcome to come and like help your kid. Like you can still really kind of participate with your child.
Absolutely.
So like, don't think it's like only youth that can.
It can be just as much your day as it is your child's. Okay?
Yeah, it can be a mom and daughter thing.
Take some fun out of that. Absolutely. That's going to be really fun. Pumpkin flower arrangements. Is this a new event? Is this another one of Taylor Pope's great creation ideas right here?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes. I know Stacy Shanks. She's done like a couple of different of these, like with like churches and things like that. And whenever I spoke to her a couple months ago about some workshop opportunities, she brought it up and I was like, ooh, that one. I was like, I might need to look into that one come like after fair because I was like, that sounds like it'd be a really good workshop.
Sure. Where are you sourcing pumpkins from?
I think she's bringing them. I didn't ask where she's bringing them from, whether or not she grows them or what exactly. But
awesome. And tools and stuff to clean out these pumpkins all provided.
She provides all of that.
Very great. And what was the name of that 4-H mom again?
Stacy Shanks.
Stacy Shanks. Okay, yeah, I've heard Shanks in the community before, and absolutely. So that's great on her to bring this kind of event and all the pumpkins, all the supplies. It's all going to be very, very good to have. But what do we need to know about registration and stuff for this?
Well, it's September 26th from 5 to 6:30, and if you want to register, you can use this short URL, the go.illinois.edu/pumpkin flower arrangement CC. Or if you don't want to register online, feel free to call our office. I can register you at 217-287-7246.
Perfect.
And again, this workshop is filling up pretty quick. So if the class ends up full whenever you contact me, or you still would like to sign up because there's 2 availables, give me a call. I can register you. And if there's enough interest, maybe I can look into offering another date for it as well.
Perfect. Taylor Pope here to help out anybody trying to get involved in all these great events here. And any other words to note here on anything we've talked about today before we hit a break?
I don't think so.
Okay, perfect. Taylor Pope in studio. She's the Youth Development Program Coordinator with the University of Illinois Extension. Hit a whole lot of events and programmings upcoming right there. And we'll refer to those when we come back here on this WTIM Morning Show. It's brought to you, the stream is brought to you by our title sponsors, People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, and Landmark of Taylorville, where you always do better with Landmark. I'm Tim Zalabak, your host. You've been listening to WTIM, your information station.
Your information station, WTIM.
Let's check the markets now on the RFD Radio Network. I'm Jim Taylor. Corn slightly lower, beans and wheat double-digit lower at this hour. September corn down 1 1/4, 374 1/4. December corn down 2 1/2, 395 3/4. March corn 413 1/2, down 3 1/2. September beans 947, down 16. November beans down 15 1/4, 966 1/4. January beans 984 1/4, down 15 1/2. September wheat down 15 3/4, 504. December wheat down 16, 528. September bean meal down 550, 307 even. September bean oil 40.97, down 3 cents. Livestock market at this hour. August feeders up $1.17, 240.42. August live cattle 181.12, down a dime. October lean hog 76.47, up 32 cents. Energy market October crude oil, $72.79, up 86 cents. Jim Taylor, RFT Radio Network.
So, I'm about to graduate from nursing school, and you know what? Everyone is hiring nurses right now. But where's the right place to start my career? I want to be supported while I learn, with opportunities to grow. And I want a place where I feel valued. So, I'm choosing Memorial Health. Memorial has amazing training facilities, tuition assistance, and so many options for clinical experience. Want to be coworkers? Apply online at jobs.memorial.health/nursing. Memorial is an equal opportunity employer.
Your farmer-owned dairy, Prairie Farms Dairy, has lots of ways to get your protein this summer. Enjoy Prairie Farms Vitamin D Milk, 2%, 1%, and fat-free skim milk. Premium, 2% and 1% chocolate milk that's yummy. Strawberry milk and buttermilk, all in various container sizes, including 32 and 14-ounce bottles. Or cool off with 100% Florida orange juice, iced tea, fruit-flavored drinks, lemonade, and pink lemonade. All in your grocer or C-store's dairy case from the farm families at Prairie Farms Dairy.
It's no secret that employers are having a difficult time hiring qualified personnel, whether full or part-time. The Miller Media Group wants to help you, the employer, to find the candidates you're looking for. That's why we've created IllinoisJobPost.com. That's IllinoisJobPost.com. This website is part of a broad radio and internet employment campaign available through the Miller Media Group. Contact your account manager or email sales@randyradio.com for more information. IllinoisJobPost.com is where we put the power of radio and the internet to attract prospective candidates.
Agriculture is our largest industry. Your agriculture information station is WTIM, AM, FM, and online. Tune in or stream WTIM's over 8 hours a day of ag information featuring our local farm broadcaster to be in the know.
Jim Stepp, owner of Central Illinois Asphalt in Taylorville, helps protect your driveway or parking lot with recycled asphalt and environmentally friendly sealer. Let his 40 years of experience work for you at a reasonable price. Click his icon at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
Your information station, WTIM.
You're listening to the WTIM Morning Show. Thanks so much to our live stream sponsors, People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, and Landmark of Taylorville, where you always do better with Landmark. We have Taylor Pope in studio, Youth Development Program Coordinator over at the University of Illinois Extension. Hit a whole lot of programs and events upcoming in that first, and we ended off on the pumpkin flower arrangement, where you will have the opportunity to carve some pumpkins there. You gotta get all the guts out, and you got to get a little bit messy there. If that's not your vibe, though, pumpkin painting contest, yes. You don't have to dig into the pumpkin at all with this one.
Yes, and this one is open to clover buds too. There's like 3 different age categories. So clover buds, ages 5 to 7, and then we have 4-H members ages 8 to 13, and then ages 14 to 18. Nice. Now, this is for 4-H members, but you can send me a picture of your painting. Some of these kids, I've seen like pictures, they're actually really good. Like some of them, like a mummy, or like there's a dinosaur one that like they had the leg. Like you don't have to just paint. Like you can paint it, and you can add like arms from like a baby doll, or like legs from a like you can make it your own. Like really funny.
Okay, so not too many stipulations on rules. You can get pretty creative, pretty crazy. Even
you can do whatever you want.
Baby arms off a pumpkin would be scary, but no, I understand. I understand what you're saying right there. That's a really awesome one. Okay, so we got 3 different age groups right here, and I love the Clover Buds get to be involved with this. So what do we need to know about entries and getting involved with this?
So the deadline to have this in is October 25th. All you have to do is take a picture of it. You can send it to my email, and my email is tpope4@illinois.edu. If you have questions about this, you can give my office a call at 217-287-7246. But this is due October 25th by 4 p.m. So your picture has to be in, and that's put you in the contest.
Perfect. And are we? Do we have to stick to round orange pumpkins? Can we pick those weird green ones that I found out? We don't have it.
You can do whatever shape you want. There's really it's really kind of like open to whatever.
This is a fun one. Really awesome. 4-H pumpkin.
Creativity.
Of course, and with the painting you can get creative that way, but also with these external limbs or whatever you want to put on it. It's going to be pretty fun right there. 4-H pumpkin painting contest, and the date to get those entries in one more time.
Yes, October 25th by 4 p.m., which is a Friday.
Never too early to start thinking about it, what you want your pumpkin to be right there. That is really awesome here. Last event that we got upcoming to talk about right here, totally different than the other events we've been talking about today. What's this one got?
So this is a charcuterie creations, and we were saying saying it's a build your own masterpiece.
Ooh.
This is Lisa Peterson. She is leading this one. This is for November 14th from 10 to 11:30. Kids are out of school this day. Maybe this is kind of goes along with the flower arranging one. Like, parents, just because it's for kids, you might still be able to kind of like slide your way in, help your kid out a little bit.
Yeah, I think my child liked charcuterie boards last time I checked. I think we're going to go to that. Yeah, it's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah, and this is for ages 8 to 18. The cost of this one is $15. And they also, not only do they kind of get to like make their own charcuterie board, but you're also going to get to take home your own charcuterie board with your design and everything else that you create. You get to take it home, and maybe you can use what you learned at Thanksgiving for whenever you get together with your families.
Wow, this is really cool. So charcuterie boards, of course, you're looking at the taste and the pairings, but also the design aspect. This is something pretty to look at, these charcuterie boards. And this has been kind of a more
This is an art.
thing. This is an art.
This is an art.
This is an art. And these have grown in popularity just like literally in the past couple of years. It's cool that you guys are having these. Talk to me about like all of the materials needed. I mean, there's meats, there's crackers, there's cheeses.
Yeah, there's a lot. I am not like a charcuterie board expertise. I hope after I do this workshop, I maybe can consider it an expertise. But there's so much, like it's all really what you want. Like you can put nuts in it, you can put olives, any kind of fruit. Some people with their meats, they make like the pretty roses. I'm excited for that.
I've seen the rose pepperoni, not pepperoni. It's like, what am I thinking of? Salamis there, and they kind of, you wrap them around a glass. I'm sure you guys are going to learn how to do those.
Yes.
Super cool.
Yeah, they're crackers. What meats to pair with what fruits, things like your cheeses, things like that. There's so much.
I wouldn't know. Those are all things that you got to learn at this kind of thing. You can go wrong with a charcuterie board.
Yes.
You get the wrong things next to each other right there.
Yes.
All the meats and the cheeses, that's all provided. It's all going to be with extension.
Yep. The cost is $15, and that kind of like gets factored into the price.
Awesome. So I love it. So a website people can go to, and just for more information and registration and stuff for this one.
So you can go to our events you can go to our website at go.illinois.edu/CJMM. And if you go into our events, and this actually is just getting posted like 2 days. Perfect. So I don't have a short URL for it yet, but you can go to our website, you can go to our events tab, sign up there. The date of this one is November 14th. I'm pretty sure it's a Monday, if I remember off the top of my head, and it's from 10 to 11:30.
Awesome. Ages 8 to 18 for you might have mentioned there. And of course, parents that are loving charcuterie, you could take your 4-H out to this one.
Yeah, and you don't have to be a 4-Her this is open to whoever. So like, if you're not a 4-Her, maybe it's a good opportunity to come in and see what we can offer.
Absolutely. And before Thanksgiving, like you mentioned, you can bring something else to the table this year.
Show off your talents at Thanksgiving this year.
Show off grandma and grandpa what you can do on the wooden the wooden charcuterie board right there. That is awesome. Taylor Pope, we have about 2 minutes left. Let's talk a little Illinois State Fair. The 4-Hers were out there. We're still waiting on results though.
Yes.
That's correct.
I don't have those yet.
Okay. Well, we're looking forward to those coming out. Have you heard anything from the 4-Hers? Did they enjoy their time, or did you enjoy your time at the state fair?
I think working at the state fair is just a blast. Yeah. All the kids, they do a fantastic job, and it's really cool to see, like, not even just like what like our unit's youth can offer, but all the youth around the state and like their projects, and like they're just so talented. Yeah. Like,
I'm sure you find different strengths and different personalities from all the different counties. So I'm sure it's super cool. What kind of work were you doing at the fair?
So I was a PA, so I was a personal assistant. So the people that came in, like the kids with their projects, they would come to me. I would check them in, kind of like tell them like, oh, this is your judging time. I'll be here about 10 minutes early. If we're ahead of time, like we'll go ahead and move you in. Just kind of keeping the flow of things. So that way the judges can focus on the judging, and then I'm there to kind of just direct things.
A very important PA role that is. You don't want any bottlenecks and traffic in that whole process right there. Describe the road that these 4-Hers took to get to that fair, because I know they're showing projects, they're showing livestock all throughout the summer. That's where they really want to be is in that Illinois State Fair. How do they get there?
So all the youth that are able to go to the state fair, they present their they exhibit their projects at the county fair. So all the kids at Christian who either got state fair or were a state fair alternate, if a kid that maybe got like 5 state fair projects, they can only select one of those projects to go to the state fair, which opens up those 4 other for those alternates there that can also have the opportunity to go and exhibit their project at the state fair.
Really interesting there. So it is a long and it's a tough road, but they learn a lot and they have a lot of fun during these summers. Taylor, we are out of time, but thank you for your hard work out in the community this summer. I know it never stops. I know the 4-H here never stops, but we appreciate your hard work out there. And thanks for being here with us.
Yeah, thank you.
Absolutely. Taylor Pope, 4-H Youth Development Program Coordinator and with the University of Illinois Extension. I've been Tim Zalabak, your host of this WTIM morning show. Thank you all for tuning in.
The Big 870 WTIM Assumption Taylorville.